In the bushes, he approaches. It's really him, Fibonacci.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minutes with Michaela Martin. I am sitting here today with one of the most influential mathematicians this world has ever seen. Please welcome Leonardo Pisa, or better known as Fibonacci.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here and alive today, considering I did die in 1250.
It's incredible what science does. So where does Fibonacci originate from?
Well, Fibonacci in 1170, that's when I was born, is actually short for Filius Bonacci because my father's name was Bonacci.
Wow. Okay, so explain to me a little bit how the Fibonacci sequence came to be.
Well, all my life I knew I had this gift for mathematics, and I knew it was my passion. So in 1202 I decided to write a book called Fibonacci, which in modern language I believe means Book of Calculating. Sounds very exciting, I know. With this book's birth, I began a revolution, a sort of social regeneration of mathematics, and it began to cause a whole new mathematics system in Europe.
That's incredible. AP Calc students should really buy that book. So, speaking of that, are those books available today, and do you have any others?
Yes, I would actually recommend that all young people read my books because they are still very relevant today. I did write 4 of which are books, and one is a preserved letter that you can find.
That's incredible. So the Fibonacci sequence has to do with numbers, correct?
Yes, that's the gist of it in my book. I give credit to the 9 Indian figures, per se, who truly began the sequence, but it was me who brought it to the sort of my modern world. I just wanted to bring the knowledge into my home country of Italy. However, to put it in the simplest words, the sequence is when each number is the sum of the previous 2 numbers.
Wow, it's amazing to think that things were so advanced so long ago.
Well, as you know, the sequence can be seen in so many places, from architecture to nature to, I believe, your modern-day sports. It should be no surprise that we are able to understand and interpret these things even in such an early time.
Oh yeah, the Fibonacci sequence is applicable to the growth of all living things, isn't it?
Indeed it is, Michaela. Whether it be the bumps on a tree stump or the petals on a sunflower, they all show my sequence. For instance, sunflowers can contain the number 89 or even 144, and when it comes to their seed arrangement, the golden ratio is used. Since the golden ratio is present, a biological advantage occurs, because it maximizes the number of seeds that can present in a seed head, thus populating the world with our beautiful flowers.
Sunflowers are my favorite. Who would have thought that you could learn so much about math from nature and vice versa? Well, I'm sad to see our time come to an end, but I must say it was a pleasure interviewing you. Rest easy.
Thank you for having me.
Now to see how much Lake Highlands population knows about Fibonacci, we sent field reporter Kevin Ford to investigate further.
I'm here today with Hassan. Gonna ask him a couple questions about the man himself, Fibonacci. Hassan, could you pick out for me which one of these gentlemen is Fibonacci? That's correct. Oh, good job.
Good job.
Here with Harper, I'm gonna ask her a few questions. Harper, can you tell me how many of these pictures represents the Fibonacci sequence?
All of them.
That is incorrect. Only 2 of the pictures represent the Fibonacci sequence. A soccer ball is actually not an example. Hello, Lauren. Can you tell me which of these men is Fibonacci?
That one.
I'm here today with Adam Strobel. Now, Adam, could you tell me which famous mathematician invented the Fibonacci sequence?
I don't know.
First thing that pops into your mind, go.
Einstein?
Can you please point out to me which, if any, of these objects represent the Fibonacci sequence? That is actually the only one that is not the Fibonacci. Sir, could you please point out to me which of these gentlemen invented the Fibonacci sequence? No.
This guy.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'll give you another try.
Alright.
Can you show me which of these pictures represents the Fibonacci sequence?
Huh. That one.
Also incorrect. Thank you. I'm here now with the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Zakari. What's up, Kyle? Kyle, can you tell me which famous mathematician invented the Fibonacci sequence?
Fibonacci.
Yes. Yes. All right, Kyle. You got the first one right. Can you point out which of these men is Fibonacci?
It's actually Lord Byron, but good try.
Studies in the field, it has become clear that knowledge about Fibonacci is severely lacking in today's society.
Oh wow, look at what we have here. It's Fibonacci himself, looking at a flower that contains... Fibonacci has a very powerful message to share.
Some people don't realize, but we can make the Fibonacci sequence out of anything. Let me show you.
This is incredible.
And then we form my famous Fibonacci spiral.
Wow. Fibonacci displays the Fibonacci sequence through the human body. There he is, Fibonacci studying. But what is he studying on, do you ask? None other than an Apple computer. And what do you see there? The Apple actually has his sequence right on it.